Hello everyone, today we are going to do an interview and it's about fashion and how fashion influence in the society, in personality and even in the environment. Today we have a special guest with us.
Welcome, what's your name?
My name is Carlos.
Okay, Carlos, in which semester are you?
I am in the 8th level, the last one.
Oh, interesting. So the first question for you is, what is fashion for you?
That's an interesting question. For me, fashion is everything that has to do with clothing. For example, my jacket, my jeans, and also the accessories that you wear every day.
It's interesting and I have also other question. Why is fashion important?
From my point of view, fashion is important in a way that it tells you what you can wear. Not what you should, but what you can. For example, it can tell you, oh, these jeans are fashionable, but these aren't. So you can choose and decide, oh, I prefer this or this. So
It's a good point. The third question is how fashion influence in the society.
I think it influences in a certain way that people knows what is trending. For example, what colors are more popular or what jeans are more popular nowadays. But also it tells you that if you are wearing something, maybe you are going to not be in trend. So maybe you are going to be unfashionable.
Okay, it is interesting. So what is your favorite clothing style?
Well, I'm not too much into the clothing styles, but overall I think that I prefer clothing that is not very skinny. I prefer more relaxed fits, and also I prefer dark colors, maybe not too much, not too brilliant colors.
Me too. And I want to know if you maybe maybe you know what are the color fashionable this year?
I'm not too much aware of that, but I think that the more colorful, I mean the more bright colors are trending now. Maybe light blue or yellow or orange.
Well, the next question is how do social media influence fashion?
From my point of view, social media is affecting negatively fashion. Why? Because it is showing many models that are unrealistic. For example, about your body, maybe unrealistic bodies, maybe unrealistic routines that common people can't follow. And also it is showing clothing that is too expensive and that common person can afford.
Okay, another hand, what is sustainable fashion for you?
That's a tough question. For me, sustainable fashion is the purpose of saving resources, not wasting resources in making clothing. For example, if you make jeans or jackets, you are trying to make them you try to make that they last a lot of years, not only 1 year, but a lot of time.
And also, do you think it's necessary to follow fashion trends?
Yeah, I don't think it is completely necessary. I don't think it's mandatory. But of course, you can try to look for models and look for what is trendy and try to base your style on that. But you don't have to strictly follow it because maybe there are clothes that are too expensive and you can afford.
Okay, and for you, what is your favorite brand or designer, for example?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. For me, well, I don't know too much about clothing brands and designers, but I think that Levi's is interesting. I like the jeans that it offers and the models and also the jackets. And I like Levi's.
Well, do you think fashion is a way to express your personality? Why or why not?
Certainly, in such a way. For example, if you wear bright colors and you use too much accessories, you are telling the world that you are an extrovert person. But maybe if you use more reserved clothing, maybe you are an introvert. But it's important to notice that your clothing doesn't tell everything about you. It's also necessary to know other factors.
Thank you for sharing your ideas with us. In conclusion, today we learned fashion is more than clothes. It can be responsibility for the environment, culture, and also it can be personality. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For watching.